What's the haps? I'm Meroka and welcome to Jenny Leclue, Detectivu, Secret Case File 002, the Journal of Professor Zazer. This is a game I saw at PAX and I didn't get to play it entirely, actually. This is a game that they had the demo they had running there. Basically, there was time limited to like 5 or 10 minutes or so, and after that it just kicked you out and was like, go to our website, download the demo there, play it there, and alright, I guess I will, because I actually want to finish that demo. It was pretty cool. It's a point-and-click detective kind of thing, but it does have a gorgeous art style. I love it a lot. Yeah, I kind of wanted to show it off to you guys a bit. So you can also pre-order and indeed download this demo at jennyleclue.com, and hopefully it won't kick me out after 5 minutes. Hopefully we'll be allowed to finish the demo. So let's head on in, let's do a new game. Let's take a look at things. See this very, very, very pretty world. This is a playable teaser, a taste of the atmosphere of Jenny Leclue. Episode 1 has fully voiced cast of characters, a whole world to explore. This is more of a mini-adventure. It said Case 002, but it also says Chapter 13, and breaking and entering, so kind of where within things this is, I'm not sure whether it's like Chapter 13 of Case 2, or it also said Chapter 1 has this and this. I get the impression it may be a kind of an episodic kind of dealio. I'm not certain on that one. There is, the trail led her here, where once she was greeted with open arms. Now, only a locked door. Well, let us do something about that locked door. We have a lockpicking minigame, which is not the most challenging thing in the world. Just kind of wiggle the thing until the door handle goes clink, and then ta-da. Got it. Then the other one, and then we move it up and down until this goes clink, and then clink. It's not rocket surgery. I hope there's more complex lockpicking stuff later on, because like that's a neat and interesting little concept. And well, I know lockpicking's been done a million times before, but I know that just seems more lockpicky than most lockpickies. Most lockpickies will like make you do some stupid, convoluted mini game that's not really lockpicky. So yeah, I'd like to see some complex locks. I don't know if that's going to be a thing, but hey. The house reeked of mothballs and damp fur, just as she remembered. It must be here somewhere, she thought, and so she entered. A study of Redacted's house. Presumably for story spoiler purposes there. Because, yeah, it's Chapter 13, you don't want to know whose house you're sneaking around. I guess they picked this just because it's maybe got the least going on story-wise to spoil it at any rate. So this is perhaps a level that they can get away with not ruining the whole story by showing you it. I love that little attention to detail there. I love that there is a creaky floorboard there that will creak every time you walk over it. And I'm hoping maybe there'll be some game mechanics tied around that. Maybe you have to sort of avoid somebody by avoiding the creaky floorboards. I don't know. Yeah, these little Sims diamonds things pop over things that you can interact with. I think for the moment the only thing we can interact with in the house is the radio. Uh-oh, somebody's home. Probably whoever lives here. They had something very, very urgent to write on their typewriter. So they rushed home through the storm, specifically to write on that, disturbing all the dogs on the way. And then apparently immediately went out again, huh. Interesting the rain held off whilst they came to write. It's like the rain stops as soon as they go back outside. It starts again. I didn't notice when the light came on there's a safe there. I wonder if we can look in the safe. Creaky creak. So we've got two things here. One is the typewriter. You type something on that paper, but I can't read it in the dark. Fortunately, the other thing is a lamp. Can we get the lamp? Lamp! Go lamp. Shed some light on the situation. So now that we've got a little light, you can kind of almost appreciate a bit more of the, certainly the character design. I mean, you can already see bits, but yeah, you can see a bit more of the world, a bit more of the character design. It's this art style that I really like. It looks a lot like Alchemy Lab's Discourse, which was the choose your own adventure narrative island survival thing that I covered, and I rather enjoyed. I liked that game a lot. I really did enjoy that game quite a lot. This art style, it's not the same artist, but it very, very, very much reminds me of the same kind of artwork, and I love it. So that's mostly what grabbed my attention about this game in the first instance. I was just like, that looks like Discourse. I like Discourse. I want to know what this game's about. It smells of fresh ink and cigar smoke. Being careful not to disturb anything on the desk, Jenny read the note. Gloria, please do not read or move the books when cleaning my study. Thank you, S. Interesting. There's a kind of I guess there is a kind of weird pipe-smoking narrator kind of character that will narrate things to us. I guess it's almost sort of delivered in a, this is a story. This kindly old man with a pipe is telling us a story. I don't know. Maybe it's Grandpa telling us a story. I don't recognize the person in these photos. I wonder who she is. Let's have a snoop now. I've got a bit of light around the building. So many medals and awards. Are these all for the same person? Honorable Field Medal. Marksman Award. Second prize, Arthurian Brownie Bake-Off. Arthurian. In the court of King Arthur, they had a brownie bake-off. Was it Arthurian or was it Arthurton? I don't know. I wasn't paying close enough attention. To spelling and punctuation. Let's have a look at the books. Don't read or move the books. It's too dark to see the books. Let's find a light around here. There's a light. Got the radio again. Is that going to help us? What was playing on the radio before? It sounded strange, like a coded message. Yeah, I hope we didn't need to remember those numbers. Jenny was curious, but she couldn't risk being caught and left it alone. Yeah, I hope, yeah, I don't... If we need those numbers again, I'm screwed, because I don't remember what they were. It may be a kind of thing where maybe we'll learn bonus things or extra secret things if you know what the codes are. Did I imagine that? Drinks! Many drinks. Man likes his cocktails. Let's see. 16 flutes, 3 tumblers, half a bottle of scotch. All meticulously cleaned and arranged. Wait a second! That bottle is dusty, like it hasn't been moved in years. Aha! Let's get the lights on, I think. Right, can we see the books now? I think we can. I need more light to get any reading done. Okay. What other light is there? There's a little lantern there. That lamp's obviously not a lot of use to us. Can we angle one of the lamps? It was somewhere around these raking through the house that the demo ran out for me, which, to be fair, didn't actually allow me much opportunity to see a whole lot of the game, which is, yeah. At this point, I'm now actually playing the game properly. That's strangely satisfying. Aha. Alright, see what the scotch does? There's a piece of paper behind the bottle. January something 1-2. Please destroy after reading this note. You found a new clue. Found 1 of 5 clues. Okay, I did find that one before, yeah. Oh, right, of course, yeah, that thing. I forgot about that thing. There it was, just as it had been described to her. A silver flashlight with bronze trim. You found the flashlight. There was an inscription on the bottom. To my handsome prince, always find your way home. This is it. I knew I'd find it here. It's risky, but now that I have the flashlight, I could find out why he's so protective of his books. It's not risky. He's not home. Okay. Let's have a scout around the books. Yeah, I was kind of doing the whole look at all the books puzzle bit that my demo time ran out, so I think it must have given us, like, yeah, about 10 minutes probably. There's nothing like losing yourself in a good book, or 3. Kind of in a hurry here, I don't have time to read them all. What is it Mom always says? Eliminate the noise, focus on the details, and the truth will reveal itself. Okay, we can have a look at the safe, I think. Much better. Let's find out what's hiding in these books. I think I'll start with that one. Arthurtonian. Oh, I was somewhere between Arthurian and Arthurton. Arthurtonian. Luciana Pearl, the latest and grandest installation in the Unnatural History Wing, is a ghost ship believed to be ill-fated Luciana Pearl. When the merchant ship Luciana Pearl set sail in November, all signs pointed to an uneventful journey. However, the ship never arrived at its destination and was presumed lost at sea. The ship was finally discovered years later by a lighthouse keeper on Lake Island Point, shrouded in an eerie green mist. It was completely abandoned, yet still in seaworthy condition with no evidence of foul play. Most remarkably, it was entirely invisible. How did he find it? Oh, another chunk of paper. Yoink! New clue. Thank you for your purchase of the secrets? Something about secrets. Okay. Found 2. Cool. Looks like I'm on the right track. These pieces were clearly torn from the same paper. Now to find the rest. What happened aboard the Luciana Pearl? Over a century later, the Luciana Pearl still fascinates. I think these are certainly relevant, but I think they're for the people who maybe don't want to read like every last bit. They do conveniently highlight probably the bits you should read in red, so that you can be like, ship full of cargo. How did it become visible to the naked eye, except by the light of a blue moon? And visit the Arthurtonian Museum. So, clues there. Full of cargo, blue moon, Arthurtonian Museum. That's what you need to know. However, if you want to read more, why did its crew and passengers, including Captain Herbert Crosby, his wife Lana, and their young child, simply vanish, leaving a ship full of cargo, including enough food and water for several months behind? How did it become invisible? Visit the museum and find out for yourself. This fine edition will most likely be viewable at the witching hour upon a clear night with a blue moon, when the museum is closed. Spooky. I'll move around the bookcase to find more clues. I can always step back to see the whole bookcase. And I can use my trusty magnifying glass to get a closer look. Right. So we got my magnifying glass. Got a slice of bookendy agate stuff. Not terribly interesting. The safe isn't. Yeah, the safe is interesting. My lockpick won't work on this. And there's no combination to crack. Well, the spinny thing should be a combination, right? In some manner of speaking? Tommy by the Shore and Other Stories. High up on the jagged cliffs where seabirds nest and cold winds howl, there is a boy. Every day he climbs the peak and surveys the endless sea. Today will be the day he comes home to me. Far below is a cottage by the shore. Her mother sets the table for 3 and sings an old song. Oh, my darling, sail home to me and tell me what wonders you have seen. I don't know if that's relevant to me at all. Are there any pages in here? There are highlighted bits. I'm not going to read. I don't think I'm going to read everything, or we will be here forever. Be careful, Tommy, for you may be clever, but the sea is more so and full of dangerous secrets. Tommy calls again. Hello. Tommy is an adventurer like his father, knows caves are for exploring. Leading to a pitch black opening, he calls hello. Silence. Tommy calls again. Hello. Pause, and then hears a faint reply from somewhere deep in the cave. And so he slips through the narrow opening. I bet we need to know that. I bet we do. He continues to call to the voice in the darkness, wades through the brine, till he no longer hears the wind or the sea, till the light is gone, till his calls of hello meet with silence, until way back on the shore the tide begins to roll in. Oh, darling, sail home to me and tell me what wonders you have seen. Interesting. Okay, so that's probably, I imagine we're going to be looking through a cave at some point, so we might need to be, like, using the echoes. Field guide to Arthurton Flora and Fauna. That's a plant, alright. Internal workings and reproduction systems of the regional Parendithysius tropicosum? Again, I imagine there'll be something in here that's useful to us. Internal workings and reproduction systems of the... Oh, I see. I see. Rabbit eats the plant. These are all the same thing. And then the plant grows inside the rabbit. The rabbit has a rather bad day, all things considered, and then the rabbit turns into a plant. Okay, that's kind of grim. We found a new clue. Sure. 3 of 5. Bingo. You. Let's not eat those plants. What have we got? We've got a whole selection of blue books. Let's have a look at the blue books, I guess. This book feels like it's attached to some kind of mechanism. Oh, right. Oh, yeah, right. I just managed to find one of these puzzles just before my time ran out on the other one. Because there's a few that are like this. I think you have to pull the books, all the books in the collection in the right order. So, presume in ascending order. I guess there's November edition, by Deck Ember, Halloween Trials, The Septic Finger, Augustus Caesar musicals. Oh god. August, right. Oh no, these are all in order anyway. So, yeah, New Year, Valentine, March of the Pigs, April, May Maynard, June Summers, born one day in July, Augustus Caesar. Yeah, by VX September. I thought Sept in Septic Finger was the clue there, but yeah. So 1, 2, 3. No. Okay. We need to know more information on that then, clearly, don't we? There was something about the boat in November. I wonder if that had anything to do with it. I wonder if we need all the clues then. What's the clock going on? It looks like the hour hand is stuck at 9. Oh, okay. Is that a thing we need to know? Finding Arthurton. Let's have a look in here. Finding Arthurton, a myth, fact, legend. Crushing everyone to death. Took more than a month to dig out all the bodies. Tragedy shook the community. Arthurton was in danger of collapsing in on itself. Someone needed to step in and steer its safety. Nathaniel P. Glatz formed Glatz Mining Corporation. Glatz found the largest pocket of pearlescent quartz in Arthurton's history. Glatz Mining Corp had processed enough quartz to hire every miner in the region. This brings the story of Arthurton settlers Genevieve and Thalladius T. Pumbabitten. What a name. Okay. That's all this book has for us. Names. Useful names. Probably names relevant to the story. Knife? Smells of lemons. Must have been recently cleaned. Yeah, I've got a bunch of numbers here. So, easy time travel recipes for 1, being a double agent, price of freedom, live forever, decorating with pentagons and pentagrams, history of the 6 shooters, 7 minutes in heaven, I ate my hand, now what? Amazing. No! A German phrase book. I like that one. That one, the other one's a bit more blunt. That's a good one. I like. It was like, what is that one? Oh, I get it. 9. No, a German phrase book. 10 ways to make them pay, the villain's handbook. And 11's up there, 11 monkeys, and a killer's dozen. Oh, there's 12 up there, okay. They're not useful to us until we know a combo. Can we look at the pipes? Quite a collection. No wonder everything in here stinks. Paranormal Collector's Guide. Sir Vossarus Novorossier skull, $13,000. Oh, that's the one on his wall, isn't it? The one that glowed red. Unusual and exceptionally rare addition to our catalogue. Fossilized skull is over 1 million years old. Once hung in the bedchamber of the murderous Marquis of Mertien on Hallows Eve. Something 76. He brutally killed his wife, her lover, and her handmaiden. Fire ravaged the Chateau Brunard in the early century. The skull was all that survived. And Varofo ceremonial mask, 64, 60. Oh, I wonder if these numbers have any relevance. Huh. An outstanding spiritual relic and one of the few remaining artifacts of the Awarafo tribe. A rather haunting mask. I mean, I didn't see this in the house, but I might have overlooked it. It was pretty ominous for something to overlook. Legend tells of the mask being used in gruesome sacrificial rituals. There's no highlighted information, I guess. The Great Horned Owl, Bubo Virginianus, dates back to the 10th century. There's a bit. Yeah, okay. Cool. We got 4 or 5. We need one more, and I bet Ooh, something else at the back of the book? Ooh, what is this? I was reading about the owl. I want to know about the... Oh, what's to know about the owl? It's a button. I hope pressing the button was the right thing to do. Oh, did that... Ooh, it opens the safe. Yes. That is a good thing. Ooh. Zazer evidence. What an elaborate way to open a safe. Confidential evidence Zazer? Zazer, why is that name familiar? Wait, I know. That's the name of the case we're on. I've seen his statue in the park. What is his journal doing here, and why is it in the safe? Let's find out. At last, today we begin Project Excelsior! We have built a team full of brilliant minds. The journal will serve as a record of our scientific findings and personal reflections. I like the cosmic inflation of the universe at the beginning of... I feel like the cosmic inflation of the universe at the beginning of space-time. The infinity represents us and possibility. August 6th, everyone's getting along except for the new lab assistant Kamansky, straight out of school and thinks he knows everything. I can already sense trouble. I want to repeat of last time, I'll have to keep my eye on him. It's Zazer, like laser, with a Z. How hard is that? I swear he's doing it on purpose. Dear Laser, you shouldn't leave your journal lying around. Amy. Okay. Don't know who Amy is. New lab idea. I've been toying with designs for a newer facility. If my calculations are correct, it should be capable of up to 300% output capacity. Now we have a terrible setback. Nigel rigged one of my experiments. I'm about to show the results from module C32 to the people upstairs. Suddenly everything turns radiant purple and all the units spontaneously combust. One of the suits nearly lost an eye and the lab is a total loss. This is going to set us back days or weeks even. We'll fix it. Nigel's an idiot anyway. Maybe he's trying to make room for his big head. I don't know what this diagram is, but I almost kind of feel like I've seen it somewhere before. Are these like... I wonder if these are actual things from something. I don't know. Why must he be so egotistical? This sort of competitive nonsense does nothing to help us. If he weren't so invaluable to the team, I would fire him. I think you're copper tellurium. Dinner tonight? Ah. November 4th, days are blowing together. Our experiment brings us close to unlocking the seemingly impossible, but number of strange incidents at the lab continues to grow. I swear someone was following me again last night, so I think Hilda suspects Amy and me. Well, she does keep writing flirty things in your journal. Don't worry, silly, loser buys milkshakes. Okay, more stuff up there. Significant? Maybe not. Some of it, I guess, might right. Most of it, I think, is just generic mathematical whatnots. But I don't know, that shape of that diagram just kind of held some kind of significance in my mind there, and I'm like, where have I seen that? A lot of these are like, okay, they're matrices and diagrams and sine waves and things, sure, but I don't know. I want to know what the shape was. More setbacks, exhaustion and rushed schedule, and dangerous conditions. Why didn't they insist we run the test this weekend? It's just not ready. In the meantime, we need to step up safety protocols and be vigilant to avoid more contaminations. Who keeps stealing my pens? Hilda left. She took the furniture with her and wrote a really nasty note, but also baked me a lovely steak pie. So good. Oh, the irony. It's a Ferris wheel. I'm pretty sure that can't exist. I hope to God that can't exist. That's a really... I don't think that structure can exist. Been a while since I did chemistry, but I'm not sure that it can exist. I've been sleeping in the lab, nothing to come home to. What am I doing here? What are we really trying to accomplish? I must believe that our personal sacrifices serve a greater purpose. Man, long journal. Couldn't have kept this succinct. Amy has disappeared. I'm worried. No one's seen her since last Saturday. She wasn't at her apartment either. Got access to security reels. At 5:45 she goes into the bathroom on 4H but never comes back out. How is that possible? She wouldn't just disappear without talking to me, would she? I was convinced she's been leaking information to Redacted. I hope she didn't leave because of what I said. I mean, what happened on Tuesday. Amy male? Impossible. Someone else? But who? Amy dead? No, she must be alive. Amy Hilda? Disappeared? Bathroom footage was a dead end. Note to self, buy new underwear. Can't sleep, still no word from Amy. Where is she? What a bittersweet feeling. We're finally getting stable, repeatable results. The output ratio is incredible, but we're only just beginning to unlock the potential. In the right hands, this could change the world. And appointment to meet with Detective Barnes for new info about Amy. I thought the people upstairs would be pleased with our progress, but instead we spent all day in meetings about dismantling the project. It doesn't make any sense. We're only 43 million over budget. I'm starting to think they aren't in this for the right reasons. The last demonstration went perfectly, and now they want to get rid of us? It makes zero sense. Oh, missing pages! Oh, but nowhere! Too late! I was so naive. All my fault. Can't get her face out of my mind. That terrified look in her eyes. That page we need. Amy is dead. Why her? A warning? I know too much. Must destroy all experiments and all documents. Must keep something safe before they find it. Something went wrong. Okay, so hopefully that should help us unlock all things. Not an accident. Oh, so now we get to play jigsaws. There we go. It's kind of snappy jigsaws. It just kind of snaps into place when you're about there. It's not. I'm gonna be honest. It's not the toughest jigsaw I've ever done. Ta-da! Thank you for your purchase of this state-of-the-art bookcase safe. This says I need to pull 3 books in the correct order to open the safe. But I thought I already opened the safe. Unless, maybe this whole bookcase is a giant safe. Only one way to find out. Check the current time and note the hour. Pull the book from the months group. Pull the book from the zodiac group. Pull the book from the numbers group. To unlock your new safe, you must pull 3 books in the correct order. Refer to the chart on the reverse side for corresponding books. The hour said 9, didn't it? I'm pretty sure it said 9. So 9 is... These don't line up very well. Also, it just lists them in order. It's not like it's jumbled this up in any way, shape, or form. It is just like genuinely. Well, I expected this to be like for deciphering. It's just like 9 is 999. Okay, great. Right? So we're just noting the arrow and then it's just 999. Is that what it is? That's what it seems like it is. So, okay, let's zoom out to the whole thing. What have we got? We've got the red ones over here will be... Zodiac. Now thinking crabs. The Main Voyage of Kevin by Virgo. Someone... Denver go... Right, then it was months, right? So the septic finger and 9. Maybe I should take another look at that paper. Maybe I should. Is that the? Oh yeah, that's my notes. So, or maybe I should take another look at the clock. Did I get the clock wrong? What did the clock say? Oh, note the hour. The hour says 10. Oh, well, that would explain a lot then. Okay, so, not Virgo, we want... Justice is blind in the darkness of space. Yeah, Libra. Then we want... Halloween. Actually, yeah, Justice is blind is Libra. Halloween is October, and then... Oh, actually, no, the 10 one is just 10, isn't it? It's 10 ways. I was going to say 9's kind of the more subtle one. It's almost all of the more subtle books, but it's not. 10 ways to make them pay? Clock is stuck at 9. Oh. But that was what I did first, then. The bookcase, so if the hour says 9... Pull the book from the months group. Pull the book from the zodiac group. Pull the book from the numbers group. These very specific mechanisms help the accidental unlocking of your case by... I don't get actually what I'm doing here. Pull the book from the... Oh, I've done it in the wrong order, I see. Month, zodiac, numbers. That's why I've done it wrong. I've just done it in the wrong order. Month, zodiac, numbers. Months. Zodiac. 9. There we go. Da 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 da. Ooh, the mystery is inside. There's like that little lockbox there that I feel like I should have had a look at. Ah, the old secret door in the bookcase. I knew there was more to this room. I missed a line there. Whoops. Let's find out what real secrets you've been hiding. No, I need to look in the box that I didn't. I could have picked that lock. I bet I could have. Jenny hesitated at the doorway. What secrets would she find? And what would she discover about him? As she crossed the threshold, she knew there was no turning back. Dun dun dun. What's all this? It's a home security gone crazy? And how does it all fit behind a bookcase? Looks like someone was just here. Oh, I kind of expected the demo to end there. Especially when you consider that this was supposed to be, I think, mostly completable in 10 minutes. In theory, otherwise I don't know how anybody would ever have done it. Like I said, they limited it to that. Or maybe they just wanted everybody to have to go and download it and play more to engage with it later. Alright, what's going on here? What are all these screens for? My coffee is still warm. Coffee? Can we have the coffee? Rough justice, lol, doggy police officers. That recording device looks really expensive. The wires run over to those monitors. Whatever it's recording, it can't be good. Do we go down? I've never seen a lock like this. I wonder what kind of key it takes. A key card? This house only has 2 floors. So why does this elevator have so many more? Where does it go? Where would I get a card key from? Oh, we can look at those. The complexity of the controls overwhelmed Jenny. How could a little girl possibly navigate such an elaborate system? There are 2 buttons and a joystick. I'll figure it out. Hey, is that the front door? I quite like that. It's like, that was... Yeah, she's more confident than our narrator gives her credit for, even if it is fairly simple. Headless body found by lake. Okay. There's a big red button marked do not push. That... Oh, changes camera. Okay. That's a body. That's a raccoon. Hi. Why is there a security camera pointing at a body in a pile? That's a graveyard. They have a security camera trained on a graveyard. Or one grave in particular. Well, that's concerning. These are cameras all over Arthurton. Doesn't make any sense. That's, oh, museum. Right. Someone broke into the museum. Dun dun dun. Another user has taken control. Uh-oh. 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 I didn't get to press the do not push button! Oh my god! I didn't get to press the do not button. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dun dun dun! That's that! That's pretty interesting. I really like that. I like what they're doing there, and I love the art style. It's a pretty cool game. And yeah, if you want to know what happens when you press the do not push button, you're going to have to go to jennydeclue.com and download the demo and play it for yourself. Oh my god! How about that? That's cool. I will definitely want to check this game out when it comes out. Ooh, teaser trailer stuff.
Oh, hello. I'm Arthur K. Finkelstein, homemade jam enthusiast, Wildlife Dental Society member, and author of Jenny the Clue. The greatest choose-your-own-adventure novel series in the world! And now I want you to help me write her biggest adventure yet. Jenny the Clue, Detectivu, an interactive adventure game where you control the story. Hey, you're not supposed to see that yet. Spoiler alert! As I was saying, we'll explore the town of Arthurton, a world rich with characters, like Jenny the Clue. When her mother is accused of murder, Jenny takes on the case of her life. And soon she discovers Nothing is what it seems. A choose-your-own adventure game. With choosiness on a massive scale. Crack the case. Save your family. Unearth Arthurton's dark secrets. And don't forget to floss.
There you go. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Also, that pitched that to me in an entirely different way from everything I've experienced so far, which made me feel like the whole choose your own adventure thing makes it feel now, even after having played like over half an hour of a demo now, it feels like that was actually, it's intended to be more of an indie Life is Strange, which has me even more interested because I would play the heck out of a really cool artsy indie Life is Strange. That would be right up my alley. I mean, I loved Life is Strange anyway, but that's, yeah. I'm on board. I'm very on board with this game. But that's quite enough from me today. So thank you very much for watching. Again, obviously, feel free to check out the demo. Link is literally there on the screen right now. So go to that, play the demo, see what happens when you press the button. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.